On May 27, 2025, at approximately 3:25 a.m., Spokane County Sheriff's deputies responded to a reported welfare check and possible domestic violence order of protection violation at a residence near Wedgewood and North Stevens Street. Deputies identified the suspect as 39-year-old Zachary Hawthorne, a convicted and wanted felon. Deputies attempted to stop Hawthorne, who was driving a black Acura, but instead of stopping, he led deputies on a short pursuit, which was terminated for the safety of the public. With the help of an automated license plate reader, deputies learned that Hawthorne was traveling west on Bigelow Gulch, headed back to the area he had originally fled. In this body cam video, you can see the deputies deployed spike strips with the hope that Hawthorne will continue west on Francis. Notice that he places the spike strips up against the curb line to avoid any unsuspecting motorists accidentally hitting them. When he observes the Acura driven by Hawthorne approaching, he pulls the spike strips across the path of the Acura. Listen closely as the Acura drives over the spike strips, and you can hear the tire starting to deflate. Using his radio, he advises other deputies in the area that he had a good spike deployment. They start coming into the area looking for the vehicle. The second deputy responding to the area notices the Acura in a parking lot of the 2700 block of Francis. She puts out this information over her radio as she turns around, and knowing Hawthorne's history and that he's an extreme officer safety risk and potentially armed, as she pulls into the parking lot, she immediately gets out of her vehicle, draws her sidearm, and starts giving commands to Hawthorne.
Get on the ground, Zach!
Notice that Hawthorne doesn't even appear fazed by the deputy's commands or that she has her weapon drawn. He continues to walk away from her with his hands up. As the second deputy approaches, he realizes he has nowhere to go, and he gives up and gets on the ground. Although he starts claiming that the other guy ran, there wasn't a second person involved, and Hawthorne was taken into custody. He was transported and booked into the Spokane County Jail, where he again violated the protection order by calling the protected person. He was booked on new charges of attempting to elude law enforcement, 2 counts of violation of a court order, residential burglary, and a Washington State Department of Corrections warrant.